Hello sir, I am Rishika Gautam from grade 9 from Birla International School and this is my team and today we are here to have an interview or rather a conversation with you. So shall we begin?
Yep.
So firstly, can you please tell us about yourself and your company?
Hello everyone. So my name is Indrajeet Sidnal. I am the CEO of Magneta Ice Creams. Our company name is Shashishina Foods Private Limited. So we are born and brought up in Belgavi only. So we wanted to start something new. So my inspiration was my father. So he inspired us to start a new business, which is totally we were not into earlier. We were into biscuit manufacturing earlier. So this was a new field for us. So basically we started a new company so that apart from my father also we can have our own say in the company also. And we can, if anyone questions us tomorrow also that what did you do to the company tomorrow, so we can tell them that we started a new brand called Magneta Ice Cream.
Hi sir, my name is Sanvi Nayak. I am studying in grade 5th. So my first question is, how many flavors are there in Magneta ice cream?
Yeah, we have a lot of flavors in Magneta Ice Cream. So total number of flavors are around 42 flavors right now. Yeah, which are seasonal. Some are seasonal, some are non-seasonal. So basically, total in and all, we have 42 flavors right.
Hello sir, my name is Aradhya from grade 5th. So my first question to you is, if aliens visit Earth, what kind of ice cream would you offer them first?
Yeah, if aliens visit us, yeah, it's a very interesting question. So first, when you see an alien, you're confused, right? So whether it's a human or an alien, yeah. So I think Mellow Jello will be the best flavor to when an alien comes to Earth. Yeah.
Hello sir, I am Jian Bhandari from grade 2. Sir, my first question is, if animal could eat ice cream, then which flavor would a lion choose?
Basically, lion is a carnivorous animal, but our ice creams are pure veg. So, if a lion would try our ice creams, it would be like sometimes lions eat berries also, but very rarely. So, it's like we can have mulberry for our lion. Yeah.
Hello sir, my name is Mohammad Hazik from grade 5th A. Today I have one question for you. My question to you is, sir, what are the habits that made you become successful?
Yeah, basically what habits made me successful is, first is discipline. Yeah, so have a good routine. Yeah, and if a timeline is given to you, the work must be done in this timeline. You must do that work in that timeline only, and be consistent. Yeah, always be consistent. Some days are hard, some days are tough, some days are not that good also, some days are very disappointing, but be consistent in your work, everything will be good. So that was the main focus what I had kept to build a successful company. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello sir, my name is Anvi Vinayak and I am from grade 4. So my first question for you is, have you ever dropped an ice cream right after buying it? If yes, what were your reactions?
Yeah, many times because earlier we were associated with a different company. So every Sunday what we used to do, we used to go to the factory. We used to go to the factory to try all the ice creams. So Sunday was a ritual for us. So Sunday going to the factory, trying every ice cream. So udar to what we did, we had a lot of flavors once going on. So we used to, in hadi badi, we used to take the ice cream, throw it here, ek gadbadi mein lete the, haath se gir jata tha many times. And after that also, after when we wanted to try something new, we used to buy. So out of excitement, I have dropped a lot of ice creams. Yeah.
Thank you sir.
Thank you.
So my first question to you is, ma'am, can you please tell us about yourself and your company?
Okay, I'm Vaibhavi Sidnal. So I finished my schooling from St. Joseph Convent High School, and I finished my college from Keli, and I have done BBA in Sibalk. So there was my foundation, wherein I was interested into business since my childhood. So I always wanted to get into business. So wherein we got a chance here where we could build our own brand. So we all chose our field where we were good. So for example, he chose his production, I chose cafes, because I have always been interested in cooking, getting things, mixing things.
Yes, I can understand.
And all of those things. That's the reason I chose cafe. And then we started with the concept just as a trial and error. But then when you try, you know, 10 tries and 1 trial will be successful. So that is where I got interested in that, and that's the field that I like. So that's the reason I entered that, and currently going on with that. The more I'm a barista by profession also. I have done a whole proper Italian course on barista.
That's nice.
So further on, we are looking for some Italian proper Neapolitan pizzas. So I'm interested in that also. We'll be introducing that also. So we believe in perfection. I believe in perfection.
That's so nice. I will also come to eat pizza.
Yes, definitely.
We have come across a lot of controversies like using of palm oil and selling dry dessert in the name of ice creams, and which is made up of vegetable oil, which is very harmful for our health. So what precautions do you take to make sure your ice cream are safe and fresh?
Okay, so the first thing that we entered into the market for the ice creams is that it got very saturated, wherein people started producing palm oil ice. They are not known as ice cream, they are known as frozen desserts.
Frozen desserts.
So we saw that gap in the market where the companies were actually telling people that eat ice cream, but they were frozen dessert. It was shown as an ice cream, it was shaped as an ice cream. So people never knew, they didn't have the awareness. So that is where we came in with 100% milk ice creams. There is no palm oil in our ice creams, wherein we produce completely with milk and cream. So that is one thing, that's the first precaution that we took in our product. We never compromised with the quality. It was made sure that even from the machineries which have been imported from Denmark, they are top class through our products, and also the milk standards, everything is being maintained from the start till the end. And also if we talk about the hygiene aspect, we make sure even that has been maintained with all the glouses, the hairnets and everything. We make sure till the end the product is not comes more contact with the human. It is directly been automated with the machinery, so that there is no human contact, much of human contact. Only when the products are packed, they just put it in the boxes and then deliver.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi ma'am, my name is Sanvi Naik. I am from Birla International School. I am studying in grade 5th. So my second question for you is, how important is creativity in business?
Okay, creativity is one of the very important aspect that you can see in business. See, people will come to you not because you have the same product as your competitors. People will choose you if there's something new, something creative. So food industry is something that you need to give people new every now and then. That is the time people get attracted, or else they'll get bored by the same flavors.
You need a unique selling point for a brand to sell in the market, and they need continuous change, continuous creativity. Yeah, different flavors, different ice creams, yeah, like combinations like tiramisu with rasgulla, so yeah, and rasmalai with jamun. Yeah, it's a different combinations. It's a way where people get excited when you have new flavors. So that's the creativity what we have right now. So we always try to get seasonal flavors where our flavors are like 3 to 4 months, and again we change it after 3 to 4 months. Yeah.
What used to happen is, in the market there was only these 4 particular flavors: vanilla, butterscotch, strawberry, and all of these were like very particular. People used to only choose that. Even when we started the company, people used to just buy. We have currently 44 flavors in scooping. People used to choose only butterscotch, vanilla, strawberry. But eventually people got a hang of our flavors. For example, we have a nutty caramel, or we have our own American dry nuts. These are the flavors that we have. And for example, seasonal, there's mulberry, there's real strawberry, there's all of these seasonal flavors also. So people try. Now people want to try new things. They like trying new flavors in ice cream. So that's the culture that we have changed. That is some creativity that we have added. So even when it comes to cafe menu, we need to keep changing every now and then. For example, we had a mango menu this season now going on. We had a strawberry menu. Now we'll be launching a new menu called the coffee menu. So all of these creative things should be there so that people get attracted to your brand.
Thank you.
Hello, ma'am. My name is Aradhya from grade 5th. So, my first question to you is, what is the hardest part about running an ice cream shop?
Okay. Um, when it comes to ice cream, people don't have loyalty towards a brand. It's like you just go have an ice cream. It's not like you're having some brand, this brand, or anything. You never call out the brand. You always call out that we'll go have an ice cream. Or else, when it comes to water bottles, we have particular brands that we call out. We don't address it to be bottled water. We call it out by that brand. Or else, if you're going to get a photocopy, we call that also by a brand. So we want to make people loyal towards our brand, so that people tell Magneta and not ice cream. Let's go to Magneta. Let's go have Magneta. So that is what is one of the hardest part in ice creams, because none of the brands have fully achieved that. So there is where we are trying to get there, and that's been in process. We started with getting people hang of our name. Therein they got difficult to catch at the start. It was Magnet or it was Magenta, but then eventually people got it to be Magneta. So that journey now will be getting forward from ice cream to Magneta.
Yeah, and for a brand as such, we had many hurdles while in the production also. The toughest part is the consistency. So to maintain that same quality from day one till the end. So because of the war also, we had so many problems. We had to change our vendors. So the supply was less. So we had ups and downs because of the wars. The rates were higher. So we couldn't increase the MRP also. So we faced a lot of hurdles this season. But main one thing what we stuck to was consistency. Whatever it is, whatever goes in the market, it must be consistent enough. It must be the same what you eat today and tomorrow also. Yeah.
See, the problem is that people start, but they're like, we are facing a lot of problems. Let's end it here.
Yeah.
But business is more about consistency, and over the period of time, you will get there. Wherever you are willing to, or wherever you dream to, you will get there. So you need to have patience for everything. It takes time. It took us almost 3 years to set up the whole business. Just to set up, not even start. Just to set up, it took us 3 years. The dream started way back. It was in the minds, but then the setup only took 3 years. Then after that, we started with our business. So now it took 2 years for the business. People know it since two years, but we know it since 2020.
Yeah. So basically we started our journey in 2020 when it was COVID. Yeah. So we were launching earlier only, but because of the COVID, our plans got delayed by 2 years. Yeah. Because of the machinery, they were supposed to get imported. Because of COVID, the routes were closed, so we delayed our orders. And because of the COVID also, the lead time also increased. Lead time means the once you give a order, so what is the time to get the machine done and transport it to us. Yeah. So there was a much higher lead times also. So it's a journey. It's a tough journey, but end of the day you feel happy when you get the results. Yeah.
Hello, ma'am. I am Jianj Bhandari from grade 2. So, my second question is, describe a typical day in your life.
Okay, our typical day in our life. So before we got into business, it was more like you guys. We had fun. We used to roam with our friends, and we used to go to college. It was all chill. We didn't take so much tension all the time, because we were not handling people that time. We were not handling a business. We didn't have that thing. Oh no, we are building something. We are building a child. But then now, business is like we are building our own child. Magneta is like a child. So we need to nourish it, we need to pamper it, we need to give our time to it. So currently it's more of the social, like the fun part is not there currently. It's limited to us. So whenever, especially on the weekends, there's more work for us. There's no weekend, there's more work. So if you talk about today, so we start our day with, first is that we need to schedule for our workers what will be the whole work for the day, who is going to work where, what time, and what is the work need to be done that has been assigned. Then further on, we go check on my day, where I go and check the cafes. Are all the cafes open? Is everything working conveniently? Is everything available for the customers? And everything has to happen on time. There need to be a consistency. That is what we look forward for. So that is where we need to tell people. We need to not do all the things. We need to get people done the things, and we need to delegate the things to people. That's one of the biggest tasks, you can say. You will do it very quick in 2 minutes, but you need to train people for that. So that is where the training period is currently going on. So I keep training my staff every now and then. So we start creating different posts. So that is where everyday work comes in. You go, like half day I'm in one cafe, another half I'm in another cafe, and the next day I'm in Gokak. So this is how things are divided.
Hello ma'am, my name is Mohammad Hazik from grade 5th A. Today I have a question for you. Ma'am, what are the skills according to you should students start following today?
Okay, the skills that the students need to follow today is mainly the practical skills, more than just the theory. Theory we do learn in school, but the practical skills that the students need to develop, for example, the communication, the relationship building, talking to people, how they need to address to people, these are very important. That our education system is more focused on to studies, the marks. To be very honest, no one asked me how much I've scored in my 10th till date after I got out of college. Only it was until the celebration that day the result came. After that, no one asks you what is your mark. You may be the topper in your college or a school, but then later on no one really cares about it. It is about your skills. How many technical skills you have. Currently technical skills are very important. For example, do you know Word, Excel, or do you understand the AI? So those are very important aspects that you actually need to develop in this very developing world. So if you are ready with that, you are much better than your competitors of your age, and you will be the one who will be chosen, and you will be one who will be competing with the world's speed. So that are the main things that you need to develop currently.
And more of thing is like you must learn money management from a very early age. So for example, if your parents give you pocket money, like for example like 100 rupees, so you must keep a portion of that money for savings. For example, out of 100, if you keep 20, you can spend the 80, no questions asked. 20 rupees you keep it for savings, and later on what your parents can do, how much money you have saved, they'll give you an interest on that. So like if you save 20, they'll put 10. So after that you learn money management from an early age. So by the age like 18, 19, so you will be much more, responsible, much more reliable, and much more money oriented person than anyone else around you.
Investment is always better, you start it earlier.
Yeah.
We all started it at the age of 18 and 20. You guys have still an opportunity. The children have an opportunity. They start the investment much more better. If you guys are spectacle, you can also use something else like mutual funds, where a little investment every time from a pocket money can help you grow. And by the end of you finish your college, you can spend it for your own needs. Whatever your dream is, a dream bike or a dream car, or you want to go abroad for your studies, anything. You can help your parents that time for your own dreams.
So ma'am, let's have a quick rapid fire.
Yes, definitely.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Vanilla.
One quality every student should have.
Communication.
Discipline.
Summers or winters?
Summers.
Cone or cup?
Sorry?
Cone or cup?
Cone.
Business or vacation?
Vacation.
One word that describes success.
Consistency.
Yeah, consistency.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am and sir, for answering all our questions. It was a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you.
It was great talking to you guys also.
Yeah.
Very exciting, very innovative.
Very
we
fun
enjoyed it a
interaction
lot.
with you guys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We wish that you go very high and reach your dreams and have a great success.
You have great teachers. Yeah, they'll inspire you a lot. Please listen to them. Magneta?
Our ice cream!
Yeah.